I saw a post where someone said if you get bad razor burn from your razors, switch to Nair. And this is where I f***ed up. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It feels so different now whenever I sit down on my vanity to film because we're just so used to doing more like lifestyle videos and vlog type videos that when I sit down to like film a makeup tutorial or get ready with me, it just gives me so much nostalgia. If you're a newer viewer, then you wouldn't know, but I basically started out mainly as a makeup YouTuber and I kind of shifted my content more into like lifestyle. I still do a lot of beauty. I still think I'm known mostly for beauty, but my content has definitely shifted into more like lifestyle. This is gonna be a little chit chat, get ready with me. Mel's family is in town, so they're downstairs playing with Kayvon. So I'm like, you know what? I have so much free time now. Like I have hours and hours to like sit here and do my makeup, do my hair. Look at all of this. Look at her. Do you need to go in the bathroom? Yeah? Here. And they've just been like doing everything for us. They've been taking care of Kayvon all day. So I'm like, you know what? I actually have time now to like sit here and just play around with makeup and do my hair too. Like I'm not used to that anymore. And I'm just gonna do a little chit chat while I get ready, but it's always so hard to talk and do your makeup at the same time. I swear it's gonna take me like 3 hours to do my makeup when it usually takes me like an hour and a half max just because I'm talking. I'm gonna start out with my Dominique Cosmetics primer. This is their new one they just came out with JD Weighty 180. My girl, I'm so excited. I've actually used this once before, but I automatically love this primer because it feels like skincare. I like my primers to feel really hydrating and moisturizing, and this one does just that, so I'm just gonna apply it. For my foundation, I'm going in with the Lancome Teint Idol Ultra Wear foundation. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I've been seeing on Twitter a lot of you guys love this foundation, so let's hope I like it too because you guys seem to be loving it all over social media. So I got this in the shade 260. I really hope this color works for me because they didn't have any testers open at Ulta because of COVID. So I'm filming this look for IGTV too. So if you guys saw like the editing of this video, like the raw footage, I'm like posing like this in between clips, like to be all aesthetic for Instagram video. Like the way you film for IGTV or Instagram video versus YouTube is just so different. But I'm just gonna be using my sponge. I just use that just to be aesthetic for the video. I'm gonna actually use my Dose of Color sponge to apply the foundation. And you guys, look how good I did with the color match. What? You guys are gonna be so proud of me. Wow guys, I really like the finish of this foundation already. I just need to see how like well it lasts, but so far I love the finish. It's so beautiful and the color matched me beautifully. This is the shade 260N, so it's a neutral base, so it just looks perfect. I'm really, really happy with the foundation. To the people who do brows first, like I respect everyone and their makeup preferences, but like how do you do your brows and then apply your foundation and not screw up your brows? Because right now I have hella foundation in my eyebrows. I don't see like, and I was trying to purposely like dodge it. I used a brush to go around it. Like, I'm so confused on how you do that. But anyways, I am going to be going in with my e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer. By the way, if I don't mention a product name, make sure you guys check the description box down below because I will have a full list of products for you guys as well as the shade names. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of concealer. You guys know I used to pile on the concealer under my eyes, and ever since downloading TikTok, I've just been applying my concealer like this, and it's done a great job. Like I don't need to pile on as much concealer as I usually do. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I used to make a lot more makeup tutorials and I don't as much anymore. I'm gonna just keep it real. The reason I don't film as many makeup videos anymore is because makeup just doesn't perform that well on YouTube as it used to. Like you used to be able to like perform so well with every video being makeup based, and sadly that's just like not the case with YouTube anymore. Makeup definitely performs a lot better now on Instagram and TikTok and things like that. But I'm someone who still watches makeup tutorials, but not just like, you know, like I'm taking this concealer and putting it here. I like watching makeup tutorials where the person is talking, sharing stories, like a chit chat, get rid of me. I like watching videos like that. But unfortunately, those just don't perform as well anymore. And that's not me trying to say that I only make videos to get a lot of views and to you know, go viral, because if that was the only priority for Mel and I, our content would be a lot different, because we know a lot of the videos that we post, we're like, this isn't a video that's gonna get like 1 million views. Like, we know that. So that's not the only reason we post videos, but as a content creator, that is our intentions, is like, we want to put out what our viewers want to see. So if I put makeup videos and I see that they don't get as many views as like a vlog, I'm like, why am I wasting my time creating that makeup video when I could be creating a video where more of my audience wants to see it? You know what I mean? So if this is a video that you guys like seeing, you like watching, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, like, let me know this is the type of videos you guys want to see, because I do still enjoy filming makeup tutorials, but most of my intentions now are just to put them on Instagram and things like that. But if I know this is something that you guys want to see, for sure, I'll definitely do them, you know? So on the topic of TikTok, like I just mentioned, hold on. I actually changed the way I contour my nose, because you're right, I posted a TikTok. It actually did very well. It had like, I think it's almost at like 1 million views. It's like at 700K. I was shocked. But someone pointed out that the way I contour my nose makes it look bigger, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. The thing is, like, I don't get offended. A lot of you guys think I get super offended when people say stuff to me. No, I get offended when someone's disrespectful about it. But if you're just being like real with me, trying to help me out and telling me that the way I contour my nose makes it look bigger, I was like, shit, you're right. So I've learned a different way to contour my nose. I'm just a lot more precise and clean with it. I did this, I always do this, but the way I blend it out now, I just use my fingers, and my fingers make such a big difference. Also, if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, make sure you guys do. You guys know I'm obsessed with TikTok, like, I love it. So make sure you guys follow me on TikTok. I definitely want to start posting more. Also, speaking of TikTok, I feel like all I'm talking about right now is TikTok, but a lot of us try out new products, new techniques from TikTok, which is like the beauty of it. And I saw a post where someone said, if you get bad razor burn from your razors, switch to Nair. And this is where I f***ed up. So I saw that TikTok, and they're like, you'll never get razor bumps again, yada yada yada. I was like, sounds amazing. I went to Ulta, picked up my Nair. You guys saw it in my Ulta haul. Y'all, last night I really thought I had to go to like urgent care. I'm not kidding. So I decided to try Nair on my lady bits. I put it on my legs and down there, and I put it on for the recommended amount of time. In my bikini area, it was probably on there for like 5 minutes maximum, but I took it off my legs first. And you know, it didn't burn my legs or anything. It worked pretty well on my legs. But guys, when I started rubbing it off down there, oh my god, first of all, it was burning. Second of all, I started bleeding. Like, I had like 3 like blood patches. I was shook. I was like, oh my gosh, it was burning. Oh my gosh, like, I would for sure show you guys a picture, but it's honestly embarrassing. So I'm gonna show you guys. I started to get bumps on my leg. So I'm gonna post a picture of what it looked like on my leg. And guys, that is so mild compared to how it looked down there. I was shook. I was like, what did I do to myself? What did I do to myself? Like, I just need to get over it and just get laser. I did get laser in the past. I know a lot of you guys were like, didn't you get laser down there like a long time ago? I did, but I was like in high school. The effects have definitely worn off. Like, I've been through a pregnancy. Like, I definitely need to get more of it. But if you're thinking about using Nair down there, don't do it, you guys. Like, the picture I just showed you guys is so mild compared to how it looked. But what I did was I did ice it a little bit, and then I used some of Kavon's diaper rash cream, and it helps so much. Like, I put a thick layer of it. The one that I get from Germany, it's called like Penditon. It's the one that comes in the blue tint. If you guys are from overseas, you know what I'm talking about. That one is the truth. That's the diaper rash cream my mom used on me when I was younger, so that's the one I buy for Kavon. But you guys, I put on a thick layer of that last night and this morning, and it's starting to feel a lot better, but it was on fire and I was bleeding. I was like, what did I do to myself, bro? Like, I don't. So don't listen to that TikTok. Do not put Nair down there. Okay? Okay. I definitely learned my lesson. Do not put Nair down there. I bet a lot of you guys do use Nair down there, but I have very coarse hair. Maybe that's why that happened to me. And I have sensitive skin. Like, I don't know. I f***ed up. Literally, I felt my life flash before my eyes. Like, I literally felt like I was in a movie, and it was like a pause, and it was like, at this moment, she knew. She f***ed up. Oh my god, you guys. Like it started burning so bad, so I started rubbing it with the cloth that I was using, like kind of itching myself because it was burning, it was on fire. And then I look on the back, it says do not rub. I'm like, and also on the back it says, like in really, really small font, it says do not use in vaginal and rectal area. I did not put it in my rectal area, but obviously I didn't put it like inside, but I did put it like on the vulva area. And I guess you should just use it on your bikini area, like that's it. But I don't know, I feel like if something's okay for your bikini, it should be okay to use on your vulva, you know what I mean? Vulva is such an ugly word, vulva. Oh my god. You guys can see, like just adding that little bit of concealer makes such a world of a difference, and it kind of like lifts your eyes. But this is my first time doing makeup in a long time because I got my lips done last week again, and I got a little bit of filler on my chin. You can't really see the bruise anymore, but I was pretty bruised in the chin area and my lips were super bruised. And the thing is, I did a different filler this time than usual. So I haven't gotten filler in such a long time, by the way. That's the thing. I remember when I was pregnant, people were like, lay off the fillers. I'm like, yo, I haven't gotten fillers done in over a year. You just get swollen in the face from pregnancy. Like my lips did get very juicy and big when I was pregnant. But anyways, that was my first time getting my lips done in a while. So I definitely need like a full syringe. And I used to always get Juvederm Ultra XC. I used to get that filler, and this time I got Wrestle & Kiss, and I love, love, love the results so much more. So you know what? I actually have these pictures off of 7Q's Instagram that I'm gonna show you guys. So this picture right here is Juvederm Ultra. So as you guys can see, it's a lot more of a thick, like pillowy filler. Like it definitely makes your lips look more like, you know what I mean? And then Wrestle & Kiss, which I'll put on the screen here, which is what I have, is definitely a lot more of a natural, softer filler. The only difference is when you're getting that injected, because it's such a soft, like natural filler, you have to get way more like injection points. When I would get just like Juvederm XC, Ultra XC, I swear it was like probably 3 or 4 injections. When I did Wrestle & Kiss, it was like, she kind of injected it throughout the whole border. So my entire like lip border was like dots everywhere, like dots, dots, dots. Like it literally looked like I had like chocolate on my mouth. Like that's kind of what it looked like. But I love the results of it. So if you guys are thinking about getting lip filler, definitely get Wrestle & Kiss. I mean, Juvederm does still look good, but I just love the look that I got this time. Like I really feel like if someone didn't know me, they wouldn't look at me and automatically assume like I have my lips done, you know? So for my nose, I love just using my fingers now. I think it's like the warmth of my fingers really help like blend in the contour. And I feel like it gives me a lot more control and precision. I always go back in with the light concealer shade after I blend out the contour lines a little bit. And then I kind of let it dry a little bit more and then I do it. Also, I do get the question like, why do you contour your nose if you have a nose job? And I know the people that ask the question are probably not really that into makeup, because if you contour your whole face and you leave your nose completely bare, it's gonna look so weird, you know? Like you have like these dark colors on the edges, and then the center of your face, it just draws a lot of light to the center of your face, in turn making your nose look bigger, because you know you have no contour in the center of your face. So that's kind of with highlighting, contouring. With the dark color, you're kind of drawing attention away from those areas, and then with highlighting, you're drawing attention to those areas. So if the whole center of your face is super light in comparison to the outer edge of your face, your nose, no matter how big or how small, is just gonna look bigger. So that is why I contour my nose, and also it just, you have contour on your whole face, it's gonna look really weird if you just don't have it on your nose either. And also I have a very natural nose job. Like my intention with getting a nose job wasn't to have like this super tiny petite nose. That wasn't my intention at all. Like me and Dr. Gavami knew, like we wanted to give me a nose that if people didn't know me, they wouldn't be like, oh, she for sure has a nose job. Like we wanted a very natural, subtle looking nose. So I definitely make it look a little bit more snatched with the highlight and contour, but that doesn't mean I don't love my nose without the makeup. Like I still love my nose when I have no makeup on, but this just helps, you know, give it more of a refined look. I just got the longest hair in my eyeball, you guys, and I can't get it out. I got it. I got it. Yes. Guys, this is such a long hair. This was in my eyeball. Oh my god, ew. I'm setting my face with my favorite powder. You guys know how much I love this powder. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Cupcake. I love switching to a sharper sponge like this to do my nose bake. Just clean it up like that. like so, like that. As you guys can see, I've definitely changed around like my makeup techniques and the products I use, and that was another reason I wasn't posting that many makeup tutorials either, was because I was literally using the exact same product, the exact same steps for like every look. Like you guys know I was obsessed with my Smashbox 24-hour foundation and my like Hoola bronzer and all that stuff. So I was like, what's the point of filming like the same makeup tutorial over and over again? Now I'm going in with this bronzer. This is a new one from Buxom. This is the Staycation Vibes Primer Infused Bronzer, and this is in the shade Rooftop Tan. For my eyebrows, I actually got them laminated again the other day. So I got them laminated before, like right before I had Cave on, I got them laminated and I loved the results. So I got them done again. So I got them done by Slayed by Katana on Instagram. I'll put her info on the screen right here. She's located in Woodland Hills. She does an amazing job on eyebrows. Like literally I didn't like my eyebrows until I started going to her. So she does such a good job at shaping them. So she shaped my eyebrows and she also laminated them. So when I brush them upwards, like they'll stay like this. This is them with nothing on them. Like they look amazing. So I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia dip. This is a dip brow. Whew, flashbacks. Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. I usually use the shade medium brown, but I actually went lighter with my hair. You can't tell because it's up in a ponytail, but once it's down, you guys can probably be able to tell a little bit better. So I am using a shade lighter in the shade Taupe. So I'm going to be just barely filling them in. I don't feel like my eyebrows need a lot for real. Wow, guys, that color matched my eyebrow hairs perfectly. Like literally it's the exact shade of my eyebrows. So if you have ash brown hair, definitely try the color Taupe. I know they do market it for like blondes, but I really love the color. So I am going to be doing some color on my eyes today. I just got this palette in the mail from BH Cosmetics. I love BH Cosmetics. Definitely one of my favorite more affordable makeup brands. So this is their new palette, the Weekend Vibes Avocado Toast palette. I love avocado toast, first of all, but that's just such a cute concept for a palette. And the colors, they have some really pretty greens in there. So here's what the palette looks like. So because I'm using colored shadows, I went in with my P. Louise not face base, just my P. Louise base, and I'm just applying this to the lid. I'm gonna go into this green called Avo Toast, and this is gonna be like the main color. I'm thinking just to do like green and then using this shimmer shade on the lid. So I added the shade Pit right here, as you guys can see on my outer V, and I don't know why, but doesn't this look like a reddish brown? But for some reason when I put it on my eye, it looks black. So it was not my intention at all to have my eyes look like this. Mood, literally mood. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't look bad, but it just wasn't the vision I had in my head. And like I was getting so distracted by doing my makeup that I'm not talking. I guess I can talk about like what's been on my mind lately. Honestly, it's so nice having family in town. Like I love the fact that Vaughn is downstairs right now. Like obviously Mel watches him when I'm, you know, filming and things like that. But I love the fact that he's with like his grandparents. Grandparents, like they're just here to see the baby. Like they're gonna give him so much love and attention. And I hate that when, you know, my parents leave or now that Mel's parents leaving, obviously me and Mel give him a ton of attention. But, you know, grandparent attention is just like on a whole different ball game, and I wish Vaughn can get that like more often, you know? I'm not gonna lie, like I always think about, you know, what if I had Vaughn in Ohio and Mel and I had kids in Ohio, like how different his life would be. But then again, I'm like, well, we wouldn't need as much help with childcare because it's not like there's like events going on there, and I wouldn't be having like photo shoots and things like that in Ohio. So I just wish like, you know, our parents lived closer and they could see him more often. It's definitely something I think about like all the time. So for my lid, I took the color Avocado up here and I used that shimmer shade on the inner part of my lid, and then in the medium to kind of mix the like green shadows with the shade, I use the shade Lemon Pepper, which is like right underneath it. So I'm actually not going to do winged liner. I need to wash my hands before I move on, but I'm not going to do winged liner. I'm just going to go ahead and smudge some of the darkest shade in the palette for an eyeliner, and this is the shade Holy Moly at the bottom, which is so cute, like Holy Moly Guacamole. So I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I don't know, I used this a few times and I'm not really loving it. I don't know if I got a bad one, but first of all, I hate that when I want to put the wand back in because it's such a skinny, flimsy wand. I hate that, like, okay, it went in nicely this time, but usually I have to, like, you know, like, it like bends everywhere when I try. See, look, I'm trying to put it back in the tube and it just like bends everywhere. I don't know. I don't like how flimsy it is. But it definitely does make my lashes look crazy long, but it gives you absolutely no volume. So I think this is definitely a mascara you're going to have to mix with a volumizing mascara. So Lilly Lashes actually just came out with an eyeliner that's also a lash adhesive. So you literally just apply it like a regular eyeliner, and then your Lilly Lashes, not just your Lilly Lashes, any lashes will stick right to it. So it actually works. It works really well. I have noticed, I don't know if I just don't apply enough liner, but I feel like by the end of the day, my inner corners do start to lift a little bit, and I don't have that problem when I use regular like glue. This is really exciting because this is very similar to the magnetic lashes with the whole, you know, you just apply it to the eyeliner, you don't need to use glue, but you have to use a magnetic lash with it. With this, you can use any lash, which is so cool. So you 100% want to let your liner dry before you try to apply your lashes, or else it won't stick. So while I let that dry, I'm going to grab my e.l.f. lip exfoliator. So it's so cool. It's like a little brown sugar scrub, and you just buff it on your lips. And I do have a code on Lilly Lashes. Make sure you guys use my code NAZ10 for 10% off. But yeah, guys, I really, really love it. It definitely works. At first when I saw it, I was like, I don't know, but it actually did do a really good job. I swear, guys, this is the best way to do your lashes. Either hold a hand mirror right here or take your vanity mirror and like flip it like this and look this way. I swear you can see the lash. Now look. But I'm using this blush palette called Bellini, Peach Bellini. Super cute. I love this. Ooh, so cute. I'm gonna highlight using my ABH Brow highlighter. So this is like the only highlighter I use. I love it so much. And now onto lips. I'm gonna take MAC Cork. Then taking my favorite lip color, the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. And then I'm going to apply the Buxom lip gloss in the shade White Russian Sparkle. So I went ahead and did my hair, and then I just set my face with my IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better setting spray. I'm going to put a little bit more on. But that is it for today's Get Ready With Me. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure to let me know if you guys want more of these, and also give this video a big thumbs up. My camera's about to die, so I need to get going. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was so unsure about the eyeshadow at first, but it turned out looking really good. So again, links to all the products will be down below for you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching.